You're changing your name, Bard? Oh my gosh. I'm curious as to what. I think I saw you talking about it once in Zombies chat, how you wanted to change your name. But I don't remember exactly what to. But no more wild magic? Interesting. Anyways, hi. Today we're playing PARANORMASIGHT, the Seven Mysteries of Honjo. And I wonder what that's gonna be like. I mostly got it because it was on sale and I wanted something new to play, and I'd heard really good things about it, but all I've seen of it is the 30-second trailer on YouTube. So really taking other people's word here. The internet's word that it's a good game. So I hope we like it. I wonder if it's... I mean, I assume it's scary, but I wonder how scary it is. That's so evil. That's taken. Joe Bardo. That's cute. What will you do? Are you going to pivot and try and take something else? Or are you just going to keep... I mean, I think Wild Magic Bard is a very good name. It gives me good thoughts, good energy, good vibes. WMB. You love an abbreviation. I know Beth can't hear me, but I'm sorry to her that she can't watch because of age restriction. Not like an age restriction kind of streamer in terms of myself, but sometimes I play a mature game. Nothing to be done. It's 13 letters and you're lazy. That's fair. Abbreviations, they're here for lazy people. And they're just fun sometimes. It's true. Honey Garlic Fish Bones is a really long name. But that's why I'm HDFB, yeah. That's my name. My family has been in town, and that's been stressful. They were only here all of Sunday, and like I saw them Monday night after work. You did, and I noticed, but it's okay. Even the abbreviation is too long. But yeah, my family was here and it was kind of stressful, but... Honey Fish Garlic Bones! It doesn't have the same ring to it. I'm no fish garlic bone. I'm garlic fish bone. But yeah. So I'm glad that they are gone now. No offense to them. Because now I'm chilling. Now I can game and be silly. Some boneless garlic. Kind of name would that be? Not my name. But yeah. I feel like I've opened this game and it seems very like audio visual stimulating. I'm gonna be reading, so I'm chatting for a moment before we get into it. Hi, Bo. Welcome. Thanks for redeeming your daily fish bone. You made it! Congratulations. If you're EP though, I know you worked in an office today. Don't feel pressured to be here, but I love to see you. Of course. Playing some happy Animal Crossing music before a scary game just feels right. It's warm today. I'm toasty. We have our window open, but I feel like I wonder if it's helping or not. I'm not telling you to close it, Laura. I'm just wondering. It is breezing. I'm hoping that it will pick up. I know it was humid here in New York City. But yeah. We need a new AC unit because we have this old one that just like plugged into the window. Yeah, you hear her. She's here. Embarrassing. Background Laura sounds in the periphery. But yeah, we keep putting off getting a new AC unit because it's expensive. Raid the stream, Laura. Will she? She's raiding with a party of 1. 2 if you include Tate. Anyways, I guess we can open this game. I'm daunted. The audio, I like checked it out earlier and it's loud. I like had to turn it down to 1 So we'll see if that's too quiet. Okay, okay. Here it is on 1. I agree, I think it's good. I haven't been able to check the sound effects and voice volume though, so they could be kind of loud. This music is giving near.
Yes, I want to say that.
The voices. PARANORMASIGHT. The Seven Mysteries of Honjo. I hope we like it. It's good at 1. It started at full volume and it was so loud. Ah, you are here. Welcome, welcome. I have been eagerly awaiting your arrival. This guy. Allow me to introduce myself. I am the storyteller. Pleased to make your acquaintance. I shall be your guide going forward. Now then, before we begin our story, there are several things I must bring to your attention. It's made by the same company as Gears of War? Really? I didn't know that. Like I said, I don't know much about it. I just know it's like a horror visual novel, which I usually love. Also, hi, Melon. I wonder why Twitch is being like that to you. That's evil. Thanks for redeeming your daily fishbone. We just opened this game. Paranormasight. This storyteller, he's talking to us. First, this game uses autosave. Oh, very exciting. Saves at regular intervals. Saving is a very important element of games. It's the only way to keep your memories in place. Okay, I can save manually. That's good to know. I'm looking. This is the menu button. From here you can check the text log, view useful files, and switch auto mode on and off. I like this music. You do need to get more fish bones, Bard. How many did you have? You still have some, but Melon has the most at 17. Ooh, if there's a voice you'd prefer not to hear, you can mute it. By setting the voice volume to 0. What if there are some spooky voices? You have 8. That's pretty good. That's pretty decent. Check the brightness. Okay, I've checked things. Files updated. Oh, it's got controller controls here. I wonder how it'll be on PC, or if I should be using controller. I love a controller, so I wouldn't complain. It would feel strange to go on without knowing your name. Please, tell me what I may call you. Okay, well, we're B. Honey Garly? No. Yeah, that was really rude of you. What came over me? Let me try again. You wish to be called B? Yeah! Honey Garly. Very good. Seem to have gotten it right this time. Yes, you did. Alright. Now that we've been properly introduced, let us begin our story. I like his coat. That is very suspicious, sir. Being weird. From antiquity to present day, regardless of how society and civilization evolve, death has become a constant presence that none have ever escaped. Presented by B. Whether it is one's own or that of someone close, death is always a difficult thing to accept. This is an immutable reality, a value shared by all, no matter the age in which they live. You're like 30 channel points from redeeming Tell us a recipe. Do you want a recipe? You're so close. You'll unlock it so soon. In fact, oral traditions reflecting people's fears and prayers regarding death still remain. Ghosts, spirits, and so on. Similarly, in an attempt to defy death, many curses, rituals, and customs have been born, from burning spirit incense to summoning the souls of the dead. Some of those secret arts are still being passed down to this day. Ah, on that note, B. This may seem rather abrupt, but there's someone you wish to bring back from the dead. What if you had one chance to use the secret art of resurrecting the dead? Yes, if you had the power to bring someone back to life one time and one time only, what would you do? What would I do? I'm waiting for the scary bit. I don't know how scary it'll get, if at all. Maybe it's not very scary. Okay, what would I do? Use it even if I had to I wouldn't do that. Even if I had to sacrifice someone, I don't think I'd do that. Use it if it came at no cost. Wouldn't want it. Let someone else have it. I mean, it sounds like I would want to check it out. I would want to try resurrecting someone. I'd be curious. So I'd use it if it came at no cost. You choose your cat. That's a very good answer. I see. Very interesting. Yes, yes. That is what I thought you would say. What seems to be the matter? You want to know what this box has been sitting here is? Well, it's obviously a TV. It's quite the curious thing, isn't it? This is called a color television. The world I will be sending you to is full of devices such as this that do not exist in the age you are from. Oh, no TVs where we're from. In this era, a colored television can be found in nearly every household. That is not all. For example, if a person should wish to contact someone while they are out of their home, they use public telephones like this that can be found all over the city. I see this is set in the past. Can you imagine what life would be like in such a time? You know he's Sephiroth under there? Look at his hair. He's elderly Sephiroth. I also didn't realize he's wearing a mask. I was like, oh, he just looks like that. I'd be thrilled to have you continue this story, B. After all, that is why you came here, no? So let us begin. I've kept you waiting long enough. I present to you PARANORMASIGHT, a bizarre tale surrounding the curse known as the Rite of Resurrection. A peculiar yarn ensnaring 9 men and women in a fierce fight for their lives as it unravels. Some of the characters appearing within surely share your views on the Rite of Resurrection. I imagine those who have lost someone dear to them will feel particularly strong about it, clinging to it as their last desperate hope. The first I shall introduce, a man named Shogo Oki, is one of them. Probably said his last name wrong, but that's fine. Persons of interest updated. He's got good hair. Breaking news. Oh, wonder what it could be at such a time. You're gonna have to fight him, Bard. What's your name? Oki. And I agree, Melon, it's banger music. It reminds me of the Fontaine music that I love so much from Genshin. Announcer says, early this morning, the body of a drowned man was discovered at a park in Sumida City. Police have identified the body as Shogo. It's probably more like Okie or something. Oki! A 25-year-old man who worked at a company in the area. As signs of a struggle were found, the Sumida police suspect foul play and have launched an investigation. Oh, excuse me. Please pay no mind to what you've just seen. Okay. Goodness. You very nearly saw something that would have spoiled the story. Just pretend you did not see that. Let us turn back time a smidge and start from there. You understand? You saw nothing. Okay? You know nothing. Fading. This story is a work of fiction. All locations, characters, organizations, legends, etc. that appear in this game have no relation to reality. This guy is a silly goose. He's just having a good time. I saw nothing except all of the things that we saw. Shogo? Yoko, are you alright? I should hope a guy called Storyteller is a silly ghost. That's so true. Imagine if a very dull person was our storyteller. I wouldn't like that. Yoko says, hey! Can you hear me? Huh? Hey, that's not a proper answer. Earth to Shogo. What do you think you're doing falling asleep here? You gave me quite the shock. Come on now. Up with you, up. Okay. Okay. And there. How's that? All right? Do you feel dizzy? Have a headache? Are your humors off balance? Our humors. I'm fine, I think. There's definitely nothing wrong with my humors, though my head's still a little fuzzy. Office worker. You guys have the same hair. It's giving Bob. It's true, they're twinning. Uh-oh, that doesn't sound good. Turn your head around a little bit to see if you can walk all right. When the game is in your control, drag the screen or move the right stick to look around. I'm looking around. Can do. Oh, I'm doing it. I'm looking, girl. Playground. City street. Looks like it's maybe winter. Oh. Good, good. You seem to be fine. What a relief. Do you remember anything, like where we are or what we were doing? The rite of resurrection? Huh? Wait a second. When did I tell you about that? I mean, I guess I must have, seeing as you know that name, but weird. She was sneaking in for a kiss. Oh my. Or you just know they're gonna jump scare us like that. I know. They're like hinting at it. Anyways, you still seem a little out of it. Why don't you look around a bit more? Look around and select things you want to investigate. You can converse with people by selecting their faces. Oh, I see. Oh, I can say talk. Yikes, that was close. Speaking of close. Second attempt. If we died before we got our hands on the rite of resurrection, everything would be over before it started. Okay. Where are we? Oh, right. This is Sumida City, Tokyo. We're at Kinshibori Park, near Kinshicho Station. Yoko brought me here saying she needed my help with something important. It's just past midnight. That explains why there's nobody around. Files updated. Cool. I've got some locations. Sumida City. One of the 23 districts of Tokyo, located in the eastern part of the city, it is surrounded by the Sumida, Arakawa, and Hunaka rivers. At the start of the... Okay. We're getting a history lesson here, my god. Major landmarks, tourist attractions. Once filled with samurai residences, now a home to a thriving industrial district, many residential zones. Though evidence of its previous character can still be found all around the area. Samurai residences? Yoko, if you got a crush, you can just say it, girl. But also, I don't trust her. I mean, me neither. We're looking for some rite of resurrection. Who's she trying to resurrect? Why are we being brought into this? Kinshibori Park. Opened in 1950. Conveniently close to the station, surrounded on all sides by roads, this paved park is a popular spot for people to meet or relax. Kinshibori Park was named after the Kinshibori Canal, part of the southern Origasui Canal, which could be found nearby. Okay. So it's near a canal. That feels like information. So I've looked at my surroundings. What about the phone booth? These telephone booths are all over town. The lights are always on so they can be used in an emergency. Oh. Good. Great. Most often found in parks or along roads. Local telephone calls can be placed at a rate of 10 yen per 3 minutes. More recently, telephone booths capable of accepting prepaid cards, known as telephone cards, have begun to spread, enabling one to make a phone call without the need for small change. The telephone booths in the downtown area tend to be plastered with unauthorized advertisements and leaflets, a problem that has shown no signs of slowing down. Cool. Well, we didn't see that someone drowns. That's true, we didn't. We have no idea. She's ready to resurrect somebody, use us as payment. Oh no! That can't be true. Recall? Still a little woozy. What's wrong with me? The girl here. We don't really know who she... Okay. Well, we know she's Yoko. Anything else to see around here? Just checking it out? I don't think so. Playground? That's an interesting looking playground. But it's crawling with kids during the daytime, but it's kind of peaceful here at night. Okay, I feel like we've seen everything. She says no. Can I recall now? What else is there to see? There's us. We're an office worker. That was an unremarkable young man entering his third year of working in the planning department at Hihaku Soaps, a chemicals company headquartered in Sumida. Oh, we make soap! Born in western Tokyo to an ordinary family around the same time as the birth of color TV, he grew up amidst the boom of special effects heavy action films, anime, variety shows, professional baseball, and pop music. Yoko graduated from a famous private university in Tokyo and has since settled into an apolitical mindset, common among those of his generation, with no strong ideals and no particular dissatisfaction with the world as it develops around him. He is content to just go with the flow, having stumbled into his current position by pure chance. And it is safe to assume he will follow the stereotypical path of working his way up the ladder, starting a family, and remaining at the same company until retirement. He plays folk guitar as a hobby. He's currently looking for a girlfriend. Oh, okay. We've got the storyteller. We know nothing about him. Occupation? Not telling stories. Certainly not. Okay. So we've got some information. But it feels like there's still something to see. Oh, I had to click on her shirt. That's Yoko Fukunaga. Good, at least I can remember that much. I first met her about a month ago. She's 23, works as a housekeeper, and is really into the occult. Kind of concerning. If I think harder, I can probably recall a little more about what's going on. I see, now we can do that. We've only met a few times, but we've really hit it off. She's a lot of fun to be around. Stereotypes. I have no idea how she feels, though. I get the sense she isn't thinking about me that way right now. Oh, okay. But I know I've got a thing for bubbly girls, oh god, who are into dark things like the occult. Paranormal fanatic. Persons of interest updated. There she is. After obtaining a junior college degree, Yoko started working as a housekeeper. Due to her ability to see things others cannot, she has received strange looks from a young age. This ability spurred an interest in the paranormal, which she continues to pursue to this day. Following graduation, Yoko worked a desk job at a trading company, but butted heads with her supervisor, who was skeptical of the supernatural, and quit within a year. Now, while working as a housekeeper, she spends her days devouring mystery magazines and visiting haunted spots. Sounds like fun. As she vowed to live life true to herself and never change for the sake of others, Yoko has no regrets about the path she has taken. Yoko has a dog, a Shiba Inu, named Ogopogo, who has been by her side since she was a student. Okay. We know more about you now. Recall. Let me think. What can I remember? Okay. Her name is Yoko. We met about a month ago. What's the deal with this park? It was around noon on one of my days off. I'd just finished running some errands in Kinshicho and was here taking a quick break. I was just looking around absent-mindedly. Oh, when I noticed this girl loitering about. She was digging up holes in the sandbox and searching around the playground for something. She seemed to be enjoying herself, talking to the animal figures and petting them on their heads. My curiosity got the better of me before long, and I struck up a conversation. I liked the music. Hey, are you looking for something? Oh, sorry, I must look like a total weirdo. Yeah, I guess you could say I'm looking for something. If you want, I could give you a hand. Really? I mean, that'd be a huge help, but... What? Are you really just a good Samaritan? Or are you after, you know, something else? Huh? Definitely the other thing. I'm a good Samaritan. I'm a little sweetie. Oh wow, my hero! People like you really do exist. I think I might cry. Guess I'll let you help me. Be warned, you might regret what you've gotten yourself into. She's looking for a sacrifice! Literally. No worries. What are you looking for anyway? Did you lose a bracelet or something? Not exactly. I'm searching for one of the Seven Mysteries. Supposedly, this is the location of the Whispering Canal. The what? Now I've done it. I bet you think I'm some kind of lunatic. The Seven Mysteries of Honjo. Do you know anything about it? I figured everyone around here would have at least heard of it, but I guess not. Must drink Coke. Honjo is what the southern part of Sumida is called. A long time ago, this part of Tokyo was split into two separate cities. The north part was Mukojima, the south part was Honjo. Huh. Am I boring you? Well, I'm not a local or anything, I just work around here. Oh, then no wonder you didn't know. Well, the Seven Mysteries of Honjo is a legend dating all the way back to the Edo period. Really? It's that old? That's like over 200 years ago. I'm gonna agree with Laura here. Yep, I agree. You're an idiot who would therefore quite easily be sacrificed. I see. I mean, you know, you're just helping out a nice girl. Who wouldn't fall prey? She about to make you the 8th mystery of Honjo. Oh no! Oh, I've gotten your attention after all. I just assumed it was one of those fake stories made up to chase the occult craze. I don't blame you. A lot of the popular stories going around are pretty fishy. But the Seven Mysteries of Honjo are different, because they're all true. They're true? That's what I said. They're the real deal. So, hold on. What does that mean? Are you telling me there's actually paranormal stuff at work in this park? Yep, pretty much. But there's gotta be more to it. After all I've done, I still haven't found a thing. That was the first time I met Yoko. The Whispering Canal. An enduring superstition. Formerly known as Kinshibori, many fishermen once gathered on this section of the canal that ran through Honjo. As their days came to a close and the fishermen gathered up their catches, a terrifying voice would rise up from the canal, whispering, "Leave it behind, leave it behind." Those who ignored the voice found themselves unable to move, and their previously full baskets of fish emptied. They would then be dragged into the canal, never to return. This strange phenomenon continued to occur, and the people began to call this body of water the Whispering Canal. She's gonna tell you to sleep among the fishes. Oh no! She's gonna tuck you in. I'm scared. Occult craze. Paranormal phenomena. The supernatural. Aliens, cryptids, lost civilizations, ESP, the list goes on. Such unexplainable phenomena are quick to take on a life of their own. I don't know what this word is. Plesiosaur? named Nessie. Oh, I see. Good old Loch Ness. Sightings of mythical creatures like this one or that one. Urban legends. Psychics. There are only a few examples of stories that have captivated the public. No end to this obsession at sight. I see. And then the Seven Mysteries of Honjo. Honjo became known as a hotspot for strange happenings during the Edo period. A number of these stories have survived to this day and become known as the Seven Mysteries of Honjo. Many of these were likely the result of people blaming things they didn't understand on spirits and monsters. The stories continue to be told as urban legends. Despite what the name would imply, there are actually more than 10 of these strange tales, their roots likely coming from stories told by the city's common folk. The most famous of the stories, the Whispering Canal, which eventually became the basis for both an idiom and a well-known Rakugo story. The most famous Seven Mysteries. So there's the Whispering Canal, the Fool's Procession, the Beckoning Light, the Haunting Clappers, the Evergreen Beach, the Taiko of Sugaru, the Foot Washing Mansion. I want to go there. Yes, a wild Laura walked by, as she sometimes does. The One-Sided Reed, the Ever-Burning Lantern. Okay. And they are these paintings. We're out here learning, discovering. We exchanged contact information, and we've talked on the phone a few times since. We've even met in person once or twice. She never brought up the Seven Mysteries of Honjo again. I figured she'd gotten bored of it. Apparently not, and that's why we're here at this park at midnight. Until today, when all of a sudden she decided to resume her search. Huh? Wait a second. Where did Yoko go? That's a little concerning. Oh, she's in that spot again. There she is. She's back to digging up holes in the sandbox and searching around the playground. She seems to be enjoying herself, talking to the animal figures and petting them on their heads. It's kind of weird. No animal needs that much petting. Checking out our surroundings again. She is wearing shorts at midnight, and it does seem to be autumn or winter, so she must be chilly. According to Yoko, the Whispering Canal, one of the Seven Mysteries of Honjo, is around here somewhere. That's true, that's more proof that she's weird. It's apparently the story that the expression left at the canal originally comes from. I think I left myself a note about it. I should check my files. We left ourselves a note about the canal in our files. Well, I feel like I've been looking at these. This is probably what I was referring to. Telephone booth, we've looked at that. I wonder if there's anything else around. I think Laura's chopping up an apple. I'm exposing her. This is a pretty weird looking playground. Hashtag Team Laura, hashtag Save the Bee. I love a good hashtag. Anything to recall? That's right. She asked me to come here to help her look for one of the Seven Mysteries. Actually, I think I did some research into the Seven Mysteries of Honjo. Can't remember it all too well. I should check my files. Okay. Oh, it was updated? Oh, there's so much I've researched. See? So we looked into all of them. I feel like this information isn't currently necessary, so maybe we'll look at it later. Can I just keep recalling? Oh wait, she's coming back this way. For another kiss. Hey, what was that just now? Huh? Didn't you hear that? Honestly, I like her fit. I like her shorts. I'm not hearing anything. You're hearing things. No, I didn't hear anything. You sure you didn't just imagine it? Maybe I did. But your special talent! You should have been able to hear it. Pay closer attention for me, okay? My special talent? What are you talking about? There she goes with apples. Apples! Maybe I'll steal.
You want one?
I'll take one. Thank you.
Take that whole stack.
I'll just take one. Shorts with long sleeves is kind of a weird combo. She got her appy slices. Here's my appy. Appy. I feel like this girl's just gonna kill us. And we're dumb. But I guess we'll let her. That was a juicy appy slice. I liked it. Huh? I mean, your spirit sense. You look like you can handle your liquor. Huh? I have no idea what drinking has to do with it, but I don't think so. Ooh, that's the best thing about owning a tortoise. They're like 65 years old. You talk to them like, want your appy slices? Do you own a tortoise? And they hustle over because they do indeed want their appy slices. I didn't know that tortoises liked apples. I guess I don't really know what they eat. Well, you must. I mean, you can see me, right? Huh? Yoko, are you a spirit? It's 1 a.m. now. Your nan did. So you have some tortoise experience. That's cool. I think I had a friend who owned a tortoise when I was in like elementary school, but I didn't hear much about it. Yoko, you have more to say about that? I don't know how she's so comfortable talking about spirits and the paranormal at this time of night. Either she's got guts or she's used to it, unless... Oh, it can't be. Wait. You're kidding, right? About what? I mean, just now. Kind of sounded like you were saying that only people with spirit sense can see you. Of course that was a joke, duh! You don't really think I'm some kind of evil spirit, do you? But yeah. I meant what I said about your spirit sense being strong. Bet you could down a whole gimlet in one gulp. Seriously. That's the real reason I asked you to help me with this Seven Mysteries of Honjo business. Okay, let me just clarify something. Are you saying you can actually see paranormal stuff? Sounds like an isekai. My girlfriend is a ghost? I feel like it would be even longer than that, though. It'd be like, the girl I met in the park a month ago is actually a paranormal spirit trying to get me to do her business? Sure, I could handle a solid Moscow mule. Why are you measuring this in terms of cocktails? Not a believer, huh? Well, that's no matter. But you have to have seen some weird stuff over the years, right? Weird stuff? Yeah, like things you could see but could never understand. You can't be serious. You have more to say about that? The zoom in, I know. Oh, we've got some options. About the spirit sense. I've seen ghost photos in magazines before, but you're telling me they really exist? You bet they do, but you can only recognize them if you really believe in them, so be careful. So even with my skill, I won't be able to see them if I doubt that they exist. That's right, the spirit world is all about the mind and the soul. You won't be able to see a thing unless you're properly in tune. But sometimes people get caught up in the moment, thinking they might see something, and then they really do, because they believed they would. Manifestation. Is that how that works? Yep, just like drinking. You'll never know how much booze you can handle unless you're ready to down some shots. I'm still not sure I get the drinking thing. I mean, me neither. You know, I realized how strange it was as the words left my mouth. Sheesh. About the alcohol. Totally unrelated, but do you actually drink? Real alcohol, I mean? Whoa, talk about whiplash. I didn't expect you to start making small talk. Well, our conversation was getting a bit dark. Figured a change of topic might lighten things up. Oh ho, I see. If you really want to know, I like to think I can handle a few drinks. But to tell you the truth, I've never actually had a Moscow Mule. As opposed to fake alcohol. Common. Really now? I just thought it sounded cool. I'd like to try it though. Why don't we go for a drink sometime then? Ooh, are you asking me out? No, you're just being a good Samaritan, right? No, that's not what I meant. I'm just kidding. Yeah, I'd be up for that. But only if we find one of the 7 mysteries. Okay, threats. They've only had Shirley temples before this. Alright, let's get to work. I mean, who can blame them? Very good. 8 out of 10 Riz. Okay, about the 7 mysteries. I just remembered. I actually did some research on the 7 mysteries of Honjo at the library. You did? What did you find? Well, I discovered a few interesting things. Oh ho, tell me everything. 7 mysteries? Although they're called the 7 mysteries, the literature lists 9 of them. Alright, you go, Crash Bard. Thanks for stopping in for these here mysteries. It was nice to see ya. Of course, thank you for being here. I hope you sleep well. Have a successful crash. Enjoy your Thursday. Some people think there could be up to 15. That's the thing about these old folk tales. Stuff gets added to them over the years. That's more extra stories than the main ones. Yeah, but the 7 mysteries rolls off the tongue way better than 9 or 15. You say so. Aw, thanks for loving it here before you go. Very sweet. Hopefully I'll steal some more apples. We'll see. But it makes sense, don't you think? It's more likely to be passed on if it's easy to remember. Huh, that's a good point. I don't know how she's so comfortable yet. Okay. I have to remember to talk to her face. Are these really ghost stories? So, I read some of the stories and none of them were, well, scary. I thought these were supposed to be ghost stories? Bee stealing apples, Yoko stealing hearts. That's true, they're more like a collection of superstitions, really. But there are some pretty disturbing ones in the mix. Yeah, like the one that's supposed to take place here, the Whispering Canal. People who fished in this canal would hear a voice call out saying, "Leave it!" They had to abandon their catch or the canal would take it. Right. Is that what you're expecting to find here in this park? Not quite. I'm talking about a folktale from hundreds of years ago. After centuries of the telephone game, who knows if it's anything like the original story? Valid. So, basically, you think the true story of the Whispering Canal might be completely different from what we know? Exactly. I'm sure it is. I mean, weren't you curious? Looking a little evil right now, Yoko. About what? People from around here have that expression, left at the canal, right? Meaning to abandon someone. The story is where it comes from. Except the story being told today is about fish. There's nothing in it about leaving people behind. Not that you mentioned it, that's true. I mean, they're leaving fish behind? Fish are people? So you're saying the original story maybe did involve someone being abandoned? That's what I'm trying to find out. Gotcha. I don't know how digging in the sandbox helps with that, but okay. She was, oh my god. She's the abandoned one. Okay, there's more to say about spirit sense. And if you can believe that, there might be hope for you yet. You can't be serious. About the rite of resurrection. Oh, by the way, were we talking about the rite of resurrection? Ooh, your memory is as strong as your tolerance. I'm gonna start calling you Martini Man Shogo. Really climbing up the drinks menu, huh? So, you know about it, huh? The rite of resurrection. A magazine ran a feature on it recently that got practically everyone talking about it. Really? Maybe that's where I heard about it. Still, I don't know. Seems a little too far-fetched to be true. So, the rite of resurrection. It's the forbidden art of bringing the dead back to life, concocted by a famous onmyoji from an ancient age. Rumor has it an old manuscript containing actual concrete details about the rite was recently discovered. Well, where's that? We should read that. This rumor comes from a presentation given by local historian Hideki Araishi at an academic conference. You sure know a lot about this stuff. That's because I'm secretly a huge occult buff. It doesn't seem so secret. I know, Beth, I'm very sorry. I wish that I could, like, choose to not age restrict a game. I guess you probably can't even hear me, huh? That's so evil. I'm typing back to Beth. I kind of got that. Oh. Not so secretive, Yoko. But if a researcher spoke about it at an academic conference, it must have some basis, in fact. Exactly! That's why I believe the rite of resurrection is real. Now I'm starting to believe it too. Good. The pursuit of the unknown starts with belief. I got that from Professor Araishi himself. Files updated. We talked to her a lot. So the rite of resurrection was updated. As indicated by its name, this manuscript holds detailed instructions on how to perform the secret art of reviving the dead. This forbidden ritual is said to have been devised by a once famous onmyoji. I wonder what that is. Time to Google. Onmyoji. Meaning. They are one of the classifications of civil servants. I see. They were specialists in magic and divination. Okay. This is kind of like what we were just hearing about. Wait, hang on. I've got another question. You mentioned the rite of resurrection. Are you looking for that too? Does it have something to do with the Seven Mysteries of Honjo? Ooh, you're sharp. I could cut my finger on you. Not a weird thing to say at all. To tell the truth, it's actually the other way around. I always wonder what that little sound is. I feel like it's Steam. I feel like Steam makes that sound, but I don't even have the program open, so who's really to say? Maybe it's task manager. I'll close that. Well, I know, isn't it? But it's just something that my PC likes to do. Discord is closed too. Sometimes it just be making that sound. I started off searching for the rite of resurrection, but along the way I realized that I needed to investigate the Seven Mysteries of Honjo first. I see, so then... Yeah, this is what I'm wondering. Why are you looking for the rite? Who are you trying to resurrect, huh? If you're looking for a way to bring someone back from the dead, does that mean you've got someone you want to bring back? You know what? Forget it. Just came to mind, so I thought I'd ask. Didn't mean to pry, sorry. I mean, I really think you should pry. when you're in this park at midnight, just trying to resurrect people. I mean, no, it's fine. I figured I'd need to tell you at some point. It's Ogopogo. Her dog? Yeah, I want to bring Ogopogo back to life. He died in an accident about a month ago. Ogopogo died? Oh right, Ogopogo was my dog. I had him for 8 years. Ah, okay, your dog. Gotcha. Spent a long time together. Losing him must have been really hard for you. Yeah, to be honest, I'm not sure if this rite even works on dogs. But as soon as I found out about it, I knew I had to give it a try. I don't think I could forgive myself if I just let the opportunity pass by. Definitely. Now I understand why you feel so strongly about it. Thanks for telling me. I know this must be hard to talk about. But you know what? All that led me to meeting you. So at least something good came out of it. Though that doesn't mean I'll stop looking, obviously. Yoko, I'll do everything I can to help you. Yay, I'm so glad to hear that. Let's keep up the hard work then, yeah? What's that got to do with the Seven Mysteries? So, about the connection between this rite and the Seven Mysteries. Putting together everything we've talked about. My guess is that the original stories behind the Seven Mysteries, the true stories, are the keys to finding the rite of resurrection. And that's why you're here searching for one of them. Do I have that right? Wow, 10 out of 10! You're proving to be quite the capable assistant. Wait, since when was I your assistant? I mean, obviously you are. Anyways, this is all just hearsay, but some say that what led to the Seven Mysteries coming to be was the rite of resurrection itself. Huh? Don't the stories come from the Edo period? I thought the rite of resurrection was supposed to be way older than that. Right. It seems that Onmyoji from the Edo period rediscovered the ancient art. That old manuscript I mentioned with all the details on how to use the rite, apparently it was written in the Edo period. Oh right, I never told you its name. The manuscript is called The Record of Fates. Oh, what a name. I was thinking the same thing, Shogo. And it speculates that the secret of the rite is hidden within the Seven Mysteries of Honjo. So now the Seven Mysteries are the hot new trend. Among who? You know, this whole thing's starting to sound pretty questionable. Okay, you're questioning it now? Come on, remember what I said about the pursuit of the unknown? Starts with belief. Right. Files updated. The Record of Fates. Old manuscript from the Edo period, written by the sorcerer who recovered the rite of resurrection. It is viewed as a priceless and authentic document due to its detailed account on how to perform the ritual. Oh, so we need that too. We want to perform it. Oh! Well, that was a little scary. What the hell? Feels like the air just changed. Oh! Is there something behind me? No? Just a plastic bag. Is everything okay? Yoko! You okay? Ah! Hey, what's wrong? Stay with me. No, this can't be! No! Okay. I'm thinking something's got Yoko really rattled. Well, yeah. I feel eyes on my back. I can't move. Is there something behind me? If there is, we can't see it. Blind, we don't believe. She's yelling! Yoko's pointing over there, but I don't see anything out of the ordinary. I don't get this. What's going on? Did something happen? Yoko? Ah! She's not looking so good. You okay, Yoko? She does not look so good, I agree. She's leaking. What is... something's... What is it? Why is this happening? It's still 1 a.m. Yoko! Answer me, Yoko. No way. It can't be. Why? Looking kind of bad. Ah! What just happened? Okay, we're ignoring it. Yoko, just hold on. Everything's gonna be okay. Oh god, she's not breathing. She's cold. And I don't feel a pulse. This can't be happening. Okay. An ambulance. Right. I've got to call an ambulance. I need a phone. That's a good thought. Okay. Phone. Hopefully we have some money. Oh. Seems to be fine. This is a horror game. Seemingly. I called it in. The ambulance shouldn't be long. But is it going to make a difference? Her body's gone stiff. And her skin is cold, and I don't think she's breathing. She looks more like a mannequin than a person now. I don't think there's any coming back from that. I don't get it. Just a few minutes ago, we were chatting away without a care in the world. Yoko. How did this happen? How could someone so bright and bubbly just suddenly drop dead? Someone so bright and bubbly and a little creepy. Resurrect her. Oh god, now why is that our thought, huh? Oh, that's right. That rite of resurrection she was talking about really does exist. Might be a way to bring her back. Shogo, no! Someone can just drop dead out of nowhere like they were cursed. Why shouldn't there be a way to bring them back to life? The close-ups are funny. Yoko believed in it. So if I believe in her, it seems completely possible. Maybe, just maybe, I can still save her. If I've got to deal with spirit senses and curses and whatever, I've got to try. Wait for me, Yoko. I promise. I'll use the rite of resurrection to bring you back. This is why nice guys finish last. Just leave. Why would we choose her? Right before she died, I felt a strange presence a few times. It seemed like she saw something that shook her to the bone. There's definitely something strange going on. Maybe it's still here. What could she have seen? She mentioned that rite of resurrection. I like our fit, by the way. Okay. So maybe whatever it was she saw had something to do with that whispering canal. I don't know, man. Maybe wait for the ambulance to declare her dead before first performing some ancient magic rituals. I mean, you would think. Also, oh my gosh, hi Alejandra! Welcome in! Thank you for the quiet hello and the fishbone redemption. We're playing a spooky game this evening called the Seven Mysteries of Honjo. We forgot everything, I guess. And just like sort of appeared here in this park with a girl. And she was looking for some sort of like resurrection spell, pretty much. But then she saw something spooky. And maybe is dead. And so now we're gonna try and resurrect her. I've been good. Things have been nice. Solid. My family just visited and I've been busy. I've been a busy gal. But I'm glad to be here hanging out and playing this game. I hope you've been well. Whoa. We saw something spooky again. That presence again. Must be around here somewhere, but where? Oh, there's something there. Fallen object. Huh? There's something on the ground. Did Yoko drop this? Whoa. I didn't notice it till now, but there's a small wooden sculpture by her side. It's like a creepy, broken fish. It's 3 or 4 centimeters tall. Looks like it could be a keychain, but from how rotted it is, it's way too old for that. Despite how tiny it is, I feel an almost palpable malice radiating from it. The hell is this thing? Curse stone acquired. The Whispering Canal. You've been studying. It is exam season. How's your studying been going? Has it been okay? My younger sister just finished her college semester a couple days ago. So that's why my family visited, because they like picked her up and they drove her back to where we live, which is like a 12-hour drive. So they were just here for a day or two. But yeah, good luck. I hope the studying is going well. This again? What the? Help me. Leave me. Hurts. Are these the Whispering Canal's memory? Such deep sorrow. A resentful memory is flowing into my mind. Turn their backs and walk away. Drop dead. Kill them. Those who walk away, kill them all. You've acquired the power of the Curse Stone, the Whispering Canal. You can use it to kill those who walk away from you? Press the use curse button to kill your target. Oh my god, murder! A murderous impulse seeps into my soul like thick black tar. Now. Kill! Can you hear it, Curse Bearer? You, who so strongly desires the right. Kill them. Could you seek life's restoration? Take your curse in hand. Reap lives by the score. So you're here for an intense moment, Alejandra. Since you were studying, I was figuring that, you know, I guess I don't know exactly what your age is. So I was being kind of vague, but you finished university a year and a half ago, but you're specializing, and sometimes you're like, why did I do this to me? I agree with Melon, though. Sometimes I miss school. But I'm glad that it's going okay. Claim their souls. Soul dregs for your own. Collect enough to sate this vessel. And by their sacrifice claim the gift of resurrection. Or better yet, slay your fellow curse bearers. For theirs are the equal of droves of lesser souls. Now go forth and kill! Well, that's spooky, huh? Curse stones. Old Natsuke carvings imbued with curses derived from the Seven Mysteries of Honjo. Ordinarily, only those with spirit sense can wield such curses, but these curse stones allow ordinary people to use them just as legally. Soul dregs. When someone dies, their life essence leaves the body and becomes a soul. If one is killed by means of certain curses, however, their life essence will turn into a residue known as soul dregs. The rite of resurrection essentially uses these soul dregs as sacrificial offerings to bring back the dead. But the amount of soul dregs required depends on when the person being resurrected passed away. The more time has passed, the more soul dregs are required. Okay, so our friend just maybe died. A passing Laura. Nay, 'twas a spirit. Yeah, that's just the soul dreg in my apartment. curse echoes slash curse bearers. Curse echoes are the visual manifestations of curses. These manifestations are fundamentally related to the origin of the curse. They do not always take the same shape and may sometimes appear in a more abstract or disfigured form. They lack consciousness, unlike a spirit, and are thus the mere dregs of a soul. A curse echo is in itself a curse, okay. And the Whispering Canal is where we've been. A resentful memory. Toki loved fishing with her father, Jinkichi, more than anything. With their wicker baskets on their backs, they would leave for the canal every morning and fish till the evening. The miso soup her mother Koma made using the carp they caught was to die for. Her parents loved her so dearly. One day, however, her father disappeared. Toki's mother went to look for him and never came back either. Those who came to express their concern eventually stopped visiting her out of fear. Toki continued to wait, all alone. Mother, father, where did you go? Don't leave me behind. Unable to bear the loneliness, she left her home and trudged along the roads until night fell. Neither her mother nor father were anywhere to be found. Tears stung her eyes. Suddenly, the sound of fish splashing in the water cut through the silence. She found herself standing before the canal, where they used to fish together. The taste of carp and the memory of her father's smile flashed across her mind. Without thinking, Toki walked into the moat. The sound of water splashing echoed throughout the night air. Passerby thought of it only as the fish in the canal. The splashing faded, and silence returned to the lonely night. So I guess maybe that is the true story of the Whispering Canal. Soul drag here. Yes, this is very different from the other games I've played. I decided to stop playing Cyberpunk on here because I always have a lot of trouble with it. Graphically. It always makes like my mic stop working or my camera. So I kind of want to play it on my PS5 and like capture it via the capture card, but then I have to rebuy the game on PS5. It's a whole mess. So it's fun to play something a little different. Yeah, ookie spooky. First time playing a spooky game. I love spooky games, and I love visual novels, so this is what I've been interested in a while, and interested in for a while. And it just happened to be on sale, so I was like, why don't we try it? It was like the curse's memories overflowed directly into my mind. In an instant, I understood everything, and I picked up this curse stone. The Whispering Canal must have cursed me. I also heard a strange voice. It told me that if I want the right, I have to kill a bunch of people with this curse stone and collect their souls. I guess it's good to know that the right really exists. But this thing wants me to kill people to get it? Screw that! Putting my own life on the line is one thing. Murdering other people is another thing entirely. And not just one person either. Scores, it said. So, this is the curse of the Whispering Canal, huh? A curse that traps the soul of anyone who tries to walk away from me. But if I use it and collect enough souls, then I'll be able to bring Yoko back. And there was something about other curse bearers being worth more soul dregs. Jeez. I'm really at a loss here. Anyways, we're still just here. Here's Yoko, our friend who just died because she saw something scary. We don't really know what's going on. Called an ambulance already. It should be here soon. Oh. Feels like I'm being watched. Someone there? Where are you? See if there's anything else to see. Oh! Huh? Scared to death. She was literally scared to death. The hell is that? It's like a light floating in midair. You gonna look at it again? Huh? Oh, okay, we don't have anything else to say about that, I guess. Normal things. Oh, there's a guy! Shadowy figure. Now that I look closer, is there someone there? Call out. Hey, who's there? Oh. Oh. Oh my. How unexpected. It was your curse that killed that poor woman, I take it. What? He's Slender Man. Cat got your tongue? Mr. Okie? Huh? Unfamiliar man. Phoenix, right? Not with those cheekbones. A tall, humorless looking man. Doesn't look familiar to me. He's acting like he knows me, though. Have we met somewhere before? Who are you? And how do you know my name? Do you mean to say you don't recognize me? This comes as a bit of a shock, I must say. Look a little harder, and I dare say it will jog your memory. What's with this guy? Think? That man, who is he? Looks to be in his 30s or 40s. He's all dressed up in a suit and tie, but somehow he looks real shady. What's he doing here? You watching all this time? Something tells me curses are nothing new to him. He's one of the other curse bearers. Then I need to be careful. He might be here to kill me and take my curse stone. It's you, but older and more depressed. I really want this guy to have an ear piercing, like a cartilage piercing. It just really feels like he's got the ear for it, you know? Cartilage and eyebrow? Just saying. But by the same token, killing him will net me a lot of soul dregs. I still don't have a clue who you are. How do you know me? Have we met? Dear me, it is always humbling to find that one is not as well known as one believes. Perhaps my name will help you remember. I am Takumi Yumioka. Takumi Yumioka? Does that ring any bells? I think I've heard that name somewhere before. Maybe. We're like a big dumb idiot. Why does he think we would know? So you do not even know my name. How disappointing. Disappointing, but fortuitous. The mysterious stranger. We don't know anything about him. He's just a person of interest. Well then, Mr. Okie, allow me to make you a proposition. You have a curse stone in your possession. I would like you to give it to me. I can't. I needed to bring Yoko back to life. Oh my. Do you mean to use it then? You know about the Seven Mysteries of Honjo and their curses and all that, don't you? But of course, those curse stones are terribly dangerous things, capable of killing without a trace so long as their conditions are met. I hadn't thought of it that way, but yeah. Why hadn't you thought of it that way, Shogo? Imagine what might happen if one fell into the wrong hands. And they would be safer in mine, don't you agree? Although it seems I've arrived too late to stop you from killing that poor woman. What are you? That wasn't me! I am willing to overlook your indiscretion, but only if you give me your curse stone. No way in hell! For all I know, the wrong hands are yours! Very well. I had hoped to settle this amicably, but you leave me no choice. This Takumi guy must have a cursed stone of his own. Seven Mysteries of Honjo is based on a real urban legend? I'm snapping! Oh no! Doing some Googling? At least it'd be safer to assume so. It would explain how he knows so much. So he can kill me instantly, as long as he fulfills his stone's conditions. Until I know what those conditions are, I can't make any sudden moves. I have to keep talking. Learn what I can. Figure out a way to get my curse out first. How can I get him to leave me behind? Though, it would be a waste not to take this chance to find out about the other curse bearers. Interesting. I like this guy. That does make it spookier if it's based on a true urban legend, or not a true urban, but an existing urban legend. This is interesting. So, like I said at the beginning of stream, I'm going into this game extremely blind. Just watched a 30-second trailer of it, but didn't really know anything about it, and it's interesting. The 30-second trailer really just covers like everything that we just saw, so I think it's like super non-spoilery past this, and I wonder if our character's gonna kill people. Guess it's probably our choice, right? I'm curious, other people, do you more like to play evil characters or nice characters? It's always so hard in a game where you can be both. You can go the evil route or you can go the nice route. Because I'm always like so tempted to do the evil things and so curious about what will happen, but realistically, then I'm like, oh, but I don't want anything bad to happen. I just want to have a good time. I feel bad if I'm evil. Nice because I am a fool. Same. I'm always like, I'll do the mean route the second time. I guess I usually do what feels canonical. But like, we're playing as this kid Shogo. He does not seem like he would be cursing people and committing murder. He seems like a nicey nice. But I'm curious what would happen. Bo, you're a nicey. Once you tried to be a renegade in Mass Effect and immediately reset after the first mean choice. It felt wrong. I agree. Just want to be a nice person, even in video games. I need a topic that'll keep him talking. My best bet would be me and Undertale when I killed one thing. It seems like he likes to talk about the curse stones, so I think that's the best bet. Bunch of widow sweeties in this chat. Oh my god, Bo, me too. I love to steal. But that doesn't count, you know? We just don't believe in capitalism in video games, but we don't want to kill people. We're not meanies. What do you want with my curse stone anyway? Nice thieves in chat. Stealing is fine and legal. Being mean, bad. Honorable thieves. That's what we are. We're a band of honorable thieves up in here. I intend to steal it away. I intend to steal it away in a secure location so it may never be used again. I don't believe you. I'm certain that you, too, would rather be free of this burden. The power to kill without fear of consequences in itself a curse. There are many ne'er-do-wells in this world who could not resist the urge to use it. All the more so if promised the chance to resurrect the dead. You'll seal it away? How? I will put it in the care of a sorcerer who is very well versed in supernatural matters. Sorcerer? I've gained your trust. I must ask you to hand me your cursed stone. Oh, we're not doing that. Hasn't taken his eyes off me for a second. Even now, he's still staring right at me. Who the hell is he? Maybe if I can focus, I can recall something useful. Bunch of Robin Hoods up in here. Want to recall Takumi? Our character loves to say the word hell. He's obsessed with it. It's not like I've been getting out much. Barely have a life outside work. Ah, the soap factory. Oh, let's keep talking to him. Yeah. Before I give you my curse stone, I want to know who you are. I need to know if I can trust you. Oh. A reasonable enough concern. Very well. I'm an associate of the great sorcerer, Suigen Gamiyodo. Suigen Gamiyodo? Indeed. You must have heard of him. I believe he was recently featured in a certain magazine. Our unfortunate companion there came seeking his counsel not a few days ago. Oh. So our friend who died, Yoko, she went to go see this sorcerer he works for recently. It was from her that I learned your name. Thought she would have mentioned me to you, but it seems that was presumptuous of me. And when did this happen? Why, just 2 or 3 days ago. Gotcha. Yeah, I'm not buying that. He knows I don't know who he is, so he's just trying to feed me a story. Food time? What are you eating, Melon? I've known Yoko for a month. She never mentioned going to see some mystic. Granted, you did only know her for a month. Although it is Yoko we're talking about here, so it's hard to say for sure. I hope that is enough to convince you that my hands are more than trustworthy. Nah. Oh, we looked at his body again. We didn't talk to him. Talk about Yoko. Now do I know it wasn't you who killed Yoko with your curse? Mr. Okie, if you are hoping to trick me into revealing whether I possess a curse stone, I assure you, you cannot. You're eating Panda Express? I'm jealous. You're gonna eat a panda? It's very inhumane of you. I want to do my eyeliner like this guy. A little black right under the eyes. Oh, you're politely eating the panda. Glutinous. I know. I don't think Panda Express has anything that I can have, but I wish. I miss I think their orange chicken was always my favorite. You're gonna politely eat the panda after you rob it? Politely. Everything politely. We're a bunch of little polite sweeties in this chat. It is your curse that was responsible, Mr. Okie, no matter what you might tell yourself. That doesn't make sense. I only found this after Yoko died. Oh? Don't play dumb. I know you're the one who did this. Whether you choose to believe me is your prerogative, but you are mistaken. You should know that multiple curses awakened at once at the stroke of midnight. There are many other curses in Honjo, and many other curse bearers. It is not premature of you to assume that I am the one responsible? Is it not premature? Oh. Wait, so you're saying that at midnight, a bunch of people became curse bearers? There's no point in continuing this conversation. For all I know, he could be telling me anything. Literally. Wait, that's it. My work. That's how he knows me. Never actually met him, so it totally slipped my mind. He's secretary to the chairwoman of Hihaku Soaps, where we work. Takumi is secretary to the chairwoman, okay. Takumi worships the company chairwoman, Natsue Yamamori, and demonstrates his unwavering loyalty through his swift and exact execution of every task given to him. Just as Natsue continues to exert tremendous influence over the company since her retirement from the presidency, so too does Takumi. Continue to support her behind the scenes. Acting as Natsue's mouthpiece in this capacity has earned him the ire of the current president and the board of directors. Takumi knows the names and faces of not only all employees at the head office, but also the temporary workers in their factories and warehouses, and even their main suppliers. So he's a little goody-goody. He's a little kiss-up. This guy thinks he can sell me anything. I don't know if having figured that out helps me much right now. So he's not working for any sorcerer. I don't want to look at him again. No wonder I didn't recognize him. He's way above us lowly peons. I've only ever seen him in the company bulletins. But he knew who I was. Could he have memorized the names and faces of everyone in the company? He definitely has a crush on Spot. Okay, let's talk about his identity. Suigen Gamioto, my ass. I know who you are. You work at Hihaku Soaps, just like me. You're the chairwoman's secretary. Well, that took you long enough. Your lack of company loyalty is frankly astounding. Allow me to reiterate my request then. Not as a stranger, but as your superior. Hey, we're not at the office. You don't get to push me around like that. Why is our chairwoman's secretary even out looking for curse stones anyway? I refrained from revealing myself precisely to avoid such questions, but I suppose needs must. Since the dawn of the Showa era, the land of Honjo has nurtured our company's growth, and vice versa. It is our duty to ensure that curses do not take root in this land we know as our home. I'm not sure I buy that. Like many things, it is not a matter that concerns the rank and file. The chairwoman has no desire to spread fear through our beloved company's birthplace. Now, if that is all, I must insist that you hand me your curse stone. Okay, I feel like he gave us absolutely no answer there. About Yoko. Why are you so convinced it was my curse that killed Yoko? Why, it is simply that. Huh? I do believe I just saw your companion move. She what? I thought she was dead. Oh, Yoko? Maybe he's tricking us. Maybe we're just really gullible. Wait, she doesn't look any different. Did we die? Did we die because I was gullible? No, I'm deceased. I'm so gullible. This is the storyteller. My, Bee. You seem to have arrived at a less than favorable result. This is mere conjecture on my part, but perhaps you ought to be more careful about turning your back on unscrupulous individuals. Oh, I guess that is the whole thing. People turn their back on you, and then you can kill them with your curse stone. So I guess I have to be really careful about who's looking at my back. Fear not. You may make as many attempts as you please, from before your unfortunate mishap. Try again. Very well, just remember, whatever you do, do not turn around. Okay? You can be got like that in this game! Evil! I so agree. It's so toasty in here. I guess it's just because this PC's a running. She's heating it up. What's funny is this actually takes place in the area of Tokyo that I'm going to be staying in next week. Sumida City. So, I didn't know that. That feels weird. Feels targeted. I'm not checking on her. Be careful, don't get cursed at midnight. I know, now I'm like, can't be out too late. Gotta be careful. For each of the 7 mysteries, there's a curse and a curse bearer, right? You know who any of the others are? And what would you do with that information? Your intentions are nothing untoward, I hope. It is in the hearts of the selfish and insipid, of those who would be the most tempted by the rite of resurrection, that the curse takes root. And the curse's resentful memories impart a powerful urge to kill. I am certain that you are aware. I love when dialogue is just ... exclamation point. I always read that as... You are a victim of circumstances, Mr. Okie, but your situation is exceedingly dangerous. You must relinquish your curse stone for your own benefit before it is too late. Too late? It's already too late. There's no going back. All I can do is keep pressing forward. And if you're going to stand in my way, then I'll have to stop you. Am I going to take that as a threat, Mr. Okie? I would encourage you to exercise more discretion before you fall foul of a curse. Okay, well, there's nothing else to say to this guy. And there's nothing else to observe about him. So I should not turn around. If I want to use my curse on him, I have to get him to walk away and leave me behind. Now, what would convince him to do that? Scenario 1, he does what he came here to do. Scenario 2, he suddenly needs to be somewhere else. It's probably here for my curse stone, so I don't think I'd get out of scenario 1 alive. Scenario 2 means hoping something will happen by chance, and luck is rarely on my side. So my only option is scenario 3. Something makes it impossible for him to stay. I don't have to keep him away forever, I just need to get him to walk away once. Wait, I've got it! I know how I can convince him to leave. Convince him to leave. Oh, crap, I totally forgot! What is it? Called an ambulance. Something just came up. Hand over curse stone. Oh, right. I forgot to mention. I called an ambulance. Should be coming any minute now. An ambulance? You lost your mind? We'll arrive to find you standing next to a corpse, alone in the dead of night. No doubt they will hand you over to the police, who will have someone question you. Probably, but I'm sticking with Yoko. Unless you want to join me in an interrogation room, you better get out of here. Telling the truth, I see. You're getting closer by the second. Cannot afford to be waylaid by this juncture. Fear I must take my leave. Because the use curse button is here, and it's tempting me. Like, it immediately popped up and I was like, I gotta press that! But he needs to turn around. Gotta be patient. Oh my god, you're right, that is gonna be so suspicious. 2 dead bodies? Yikes. I wonder if it was us who killed Yoko and he's being honest, but I don't know why that would be the situation. But we also don't remember a bunch of stuff, so it's all very concerning and confusing. Sooner or later, I will return for your curse stone. I only hope you do not abuse it in the meantime. Well then, I bid you a good evening. Can I use it now? Turn around. Shoko, you dare! Did we commit a murder? We maybe did. He's dead. He's really dead. But this is what a curse stone can do. Whoa. Curse stone of the Whispering Canal has gained 1% soul dregs, and people who bear the curse stones are supposed to have like more soul dregs. They count for more. So what would a regular person count as? Like 0.1? That's pretty annoying. I don't want to have to kill 100 people. Anyways, now it's 2 a.m. Got the ambulance kind of a while ago. Is it optional to kill? I mean, I assume he could have walked away and I could have not used the curse stone. But I guess I felt like I ought to, you know? It was a good opportunity. I left the park immediately. Felt bad for leaving Yoko, but I couldn't stay there. The emergency medical services will probably take care of her body. Takumi's too. This will be all over the news tomorrow. But until then, at least I know she'll be in a safe place. Alright. I have to find my next sacrifice quickly. Got no time to waste. I need to find the other curse bearers and collect their souls. We're just doing this now? Killing Takumi barely got me any soul dregs. I know! Guess he mustn't have been a curse bearer after all. Well then how did we get got when we turned around, huh? The game was just warning us to not be gullible. It's not enough. The soul of a non-curse bearer amounts to little more than leftover breadcrumbs. talking some trash about his soul. I have to think of places where the other curse bearers of the Seven Mysteries would be. The curses were activated at around midnight. The others are bound to be active still. I should check to see if there are any other places with connections to the mysteries nearby. At the very least, another curse bearer might be thinking the same as me, meaning I could run into them. Let's see. Which of the 7 mysteries are closest? A map. I'm in the Kinshicho area right now. The haunting clappers are on the other side of Oyoko River, just over the Shumoku Bridge. The foot washing mansion. Hey, that's the one I'm the most interested in because it's a mansion. But it's kind of weird that it's the foot washing mansion. Anyways, and the ever burning lantern are around South Origesui Street, past the train tracks. And further along Oyoko River, I'll find the beckoning light at Hoanji Bridge. Those 3 places are the closest. I guess I should start there. Now we're just here with this music. Feeling introspective. This is definitely the most I've talked during a stream. I feel like I need to chug water. I have to do some like pausing and thinking breaks. I'll check in on Tate and Laura. Tate's laying on the couch. Laura is playing Stardew Valley. It's raining during the day she's playing, which I love to see. On the Steam Deck, she plays it on the Steam Deck sometimes, and she somehow enabled like the stats of how well it's running. So that's just showing up all the time now on her screen, and we don't know how to turn it off. But it must just be some button. So that's been random. Do some thinking. I'll collect the other curse bearers' souls before dawn and bring Yoko back to life. You're gonna do it before dawn? You should go to another location connected to the 7 Mysteries of Honjo. Okay, well, I'm aware of that. Guess we should move. So we should probably go to the Shumoku Bridge area. It is the closest. I guess it's probably not optional to kill, because if you didn't kill, then like, what would the plot of the game be? The Shumoku Bridge is supposedly where the bell from the Haunting Clapper story used to be. So, what is the Haunting Clapper story? We didn't read all of the different stories, as there are a lot of them, so I figured we would wait until they were relevant to us. But let's read the Haunting Clappers. Loving this music, by the way. An enduring superstition. As the evening bell rings in Irieko, near present-day Shumoku Bridge, a night watchman patrols the dark streets and announces his presence by shouting warnings about fires, all the while striking his wooden clappers. But tonight, the sound of another set of clappers answers back. He curiously claps his clappers together again. Clack, clack. But the echo answers again. But no matter how hard he searches for the source of the second pair of clappers, he never finds it. Some say it was the work of a mischievous tanuki or kitsune, while others say it was a warning from the spirit of someone who lost their life in a terrible fire. That's kind of random. Yoko was saying to us that all of the 7 mysteries are probably pretty different, the telling of them now versus what they're actually based on, since they're all from the Edo period, a really long time ago. So this is probably just some kind of conjecture of the story, but not the full truth. I wandered around here for a while, but I didn't see anything interesting. The only thing I found is what looks like a 100 yen lighter someone threw away. I don't know if curses are vulnerable to fire, but maybe I'll find a use for it. 100 yen lighter acquired. There's nothing else? Of course, I didn't just find a lighter. There were a ton of cigarette butts strewn across this ground, too. Seems the place is well in need of some wooden clappers to warn about fire. People aren't taking it seriously. So it seems like maybe nothing was around there. But now we'll go to south. Or Igesui Street. Both the foot washing mansion and the ever-burning lantern are from this area. Too! This late at night, even a road as big as this one is silent as the grave. Is it just me? Or is it oddly dark around here? Could this be... It is pretty dark. Look at our surroundings. I know it's past midnight, but it still seems oddly dark around here. And this feeling, it's the same as from before. Spooky sounds. There! There's something over there! Is that a curse echo? A curse of the Seven Mysteries given form? I knew it! There's a curse bearer around here. Okay, but where are they? Doesn't seem hostile. They're trying to tell me to come closer? What should I do? Get closer. Nothing's gonna happen if I just sit and wait. Let's check it out. We don't die again. It's like closer than I would have gotten, pal. It's getting really dark here. Hey, whoa, maybe you should stop. Did we die? Darn it, now what? This isn't a curse doing this. Somebody's pulling me in. Ah, that hurt. Looks like I'm inside a building? Did it toss me in here? I can't see squat. I'm kind of covering the text, huh? Ah! Maybe I should move my little face. Maybe I should be like here. I always notice like pretty late. Okay. So now we're in darkness. Completely enclosed. Doesn't seem like there's even a window. There's no telling which direction I'm facing. Well, that doesn't help that much. There we go. I'll try there. Okay, so not much to see. We can do some thinking. They got me. This has to be the work of another curse bearer. Is this darkness because of a curse echo? They trying to trap me here? Guess I should be glad they haven't killed me yet. If I don't start searching for a way out. I can't see a thing. If only I had a source of light. Oh! Our 100 yen lighter! That's right! I still have the lighter I picked up earlier. Oh. Perfect. It works. I can make out my surroundings a bit better. That's probably not our hand, yeah? Oh, what the? Something. Dread, he's got a light. That ruins everything. Someone there? Are you a curse bearer? It's over. Time to get out of here. I don't know which way the person's facing. I shouldn't use my curse. Wait, he's running? Was he right here this whole time? He's running. Should I use my curse? Ah! Ugh! What the? Why? Maybe I shouldn't have done that. I don't know. I just felt like I should. Ha! Ha! That was a close one. I didn't catch a glimpse of the curse bearer, but seems like I'm all right. That and for what? I don't know. Oh! We've got 30% soul dregs. So that person totally did have one. This curse must have had something to do with light and darkness. My guess would be the ever-burning lantern? There's a connection between the Seven Mysteries and the way their curses work. That might be useful to know. I mean 30%, let's go! Maybe I shouldn't have done that. I'm scared because now I know I can die. So I'm like, I gotta get them before they get me. But maybe that person was nice. Let's do some thinking. think I had this lighter, yeah. I wonder, like, if we didn't have the lighter, which we got from the last area, what would we have even done? So we'll go to the bridge. Maybe he was a good citizen. I know, Alejandro, you're so right. I'm a murderer. There's a figure here. Maybe I'll go top corner, I don't know. Determining. I'm here at Honjo Bridge, the location linked with the beckoning light. Far shore. The other side is an industrial district. And further down from the bridge is the temple from which it gets its name. Talk to this. Oh, we're just looking at this person. Someone's standing on the bridge, silhouetting themselves against the sky. It's kind of suspicious that they're here. Let's observe. Oh! Wait. Fine, I'll go first. Whoa! I see. Interesting. Well, now, this is a surprise. Eh? Loving his mole. Who are you? If you've got the wrong guy, just say so. Ooh, he's a flamboyant fellow. Wouldn't bat an eyelid if this were the inner city, but he stands out like a sore thumb in these parts. Come now, it won't hurt to at least tell me your name. I'm Shogo. Careful now, young man. It's not wise to go about giving your name to strangers if you just told me to tell you. Gone is the age when might made right. Nowadays, it's information that rules the world. Ugh, the internet. I guess they don't have that. Since this is set in the past. You do well to remember that. You're the one who asked. Your name, your address, your phone number, your age, your occupation, your personal information is much more valuable than you might think. You should treat those things with care. I love how stylish this man is. The big hair, the sideways hat, the necklace, the open shirt. I want to tell him about us. Come on, let's be friends. So I guess you don't plan on telling me anything either then. You can call me Richter Kai, private detective. But didn't you just say not to? Never mind. Ooh, a PI. You say you're a detective. That's correct. I'm a man who deals in secrets. Don't expect me to share any information. I only told you so that we could have an understanding. Private Detective Richter Kai. Okay, maybe we're making a friend. Person of interest updated. Here, I'm gonna go take a quick break, but I will be right back. I initially started playing some Animal Crossing music for the break, but then I realized that this music's already on, so I was like, oh, I guess it's fine. It's good, it's moody. It's comfortable. I also turned on, I brought a fan from our bedroom because it's toasty in here, and my gosh, it's so nice to have. I'm much cooler now. It's giving my hair a windswept look. It's not really, but a little bit. Okay. We back to video game. Richter. He's a person of interest, all right. You got waffles! I'm glad you got waffles. What's a detective doing around here? Working. And that's all I'll say about that. I could ask you the same thing, though. Seems like a strange place to stop. What brought you here? Melon, how's your Panda Express? That you're very politely consuming. I'm looking for someone. Or you were just thinking you'd like some pancakes right now? No, I'm just jealous. I guess, yeah, it's not like you have them, but makes me want them too. Alright, we have ube mochi pancake mix from Trader Joe's right now. Not a ton of it. Honestly, it doesn't last very long, but it's so good. I know we want breakfast food right now. Breakfast food cravings. I love breakfast food so much. So, I want... I figured it was worth seeing if you knew anything. You don't say? In that case, I just might be able to help you. Can you describe the person you're looking for? I'm looking for the beckoning light. Don't worry about it. No, don't worry about it. I think I'm in the wrong place anyway. If you ever need a hand, I'd be happy to help. It's all in a day's work for an investigator extraordinaire. Thanks. I'll try looking somewhere else for now. Really? Well, I'm sorry I couldn't be of any more help. Ugh. I mean, I want to ask him, but that seems extremely foolish of me. Oh, that's right. I meant to ask. Do you have a light on you? A light? You mean for cigarettes? Well, I've got this cheap one I picked up, but that's it. Oh no, this'll do nicely. You sure? The beckoning light? Anyway, I should get back to work. Once you're gone, of course. Is there a reason I can't be here? Of course, my work is top secret. Is there anything else to say to you? I'm scared to turn my back on him. Now that we know what happens when you turn your back. Honjo Bridge has a pretty unusual structure. The ends are stone, but the middle is steel. The Oyoko River beneath it is actually a canal that was dug during the Edo period. Surroundings. Hardly anyone's around. Not surprising, seeing as it's past 2 in the morning. Feels like the whole world's gone to sleep. Let's do some thinking. Doesn't seem like he has anything to do with the curse bearers. I should move on. He's been here for as long as he says. There's a good chance he's seen something. But I don't think it's worth asking. He seems like all kinds of trouble, but in the best way. Come on. I like him. I want to hang out. Any other thinking to do? No. I don't know why you think it's not worth asking. Move. Okay, I've had a look around the area. I should head somewhere else now. Where to next? First, around Midoricho? Sure, Park. At the end of South Warigasui Street is the Taiko of Sugaru. North of there is a school called Komagata High School, at the location of the Fool's Procession. Should be around here. Okay, so we've got 2 new ones. We'll go to the park. Love a park. I hope we see that PI again. I thought he was nice. I thought he was cool. I thought he was a friend. This is the park. Location of the Taiko Sugaru, one of the 7 mysteries. Huh? Someone's there. 2 people, in fact. Oh, and one of them's wearing like kind of a harness. Maybe are they a cop? Another PI? 2 men. One middle-aged, the other a young adult, talking to each other. It's a good chance one of them could be a curse bearer. Try to scope things out without being spotted. Probably not going to do well at that. To pick up their conversation from this distance, I'll have to focus in and watch them for a while, I think. If it looks like I'll be spotted, I'll quickly hide behind a tree to move out of the line of sight. Okay, well, good luck to us on that. Huh. They were supposed to be around here, but I don't see anyone, boss. Maybe they're hunting for the same person I'm hunting for. We need to get ahead of ourselves. Oh, it's happening naturally. Maybe you're right, but still, the 7 mysteries. They are looking for someone similar. Huh? Is there just a noise from behind us just now? Hey, who's there? Irk. Oh, you two are police officers? Haha, people often say we don't look it. Sorry if we startled you. I'm sure there's no problem, but we'll have to ask you some questions as procedure. Ooh. Oh, I'm June Ario, from the Metropolitan Police Department, Investigative Division. Newbie detective. I mean, he looks like kind of a sweetie, but I don't trust him. Not even a little. June. And this old guy with the scowling mug is Chief Inspector Tetsuo Tsutsumi, my superior officer. You wouldn't guess that frown. You wouldn't guess from that frown, but he actually has quite the sweet tooth. Ario, quit blabbering. Tetsuo. Person of interest updated. The gruff police detective that Shogo Okie met at the park. June. Fresh face police detective. Such a contrast between the two of them. Okay, let's talk to the little sweetie first. His lips! He's so pouty. Now first, can you show me some ID with your name, address, and occupation? But I shouldn't give those out so willingly. I'll be okay. I'm better off just going along with it. Why are they? I know, literally. He's like... He does want a kissy. Okay, so we gave them our ID. I think that was a terrible idea, but okay. Wow, you work for the Hihaku soaps? I hear they're raking it in lately. Is that true? I don't know much about that. I'm just a recent hire. People are loving that new hair product you have. I use it all the time myself. Thank you for your patronage. Ario, you use hair products? You don't? Get with the times, boss. Guys nowadays use all these things. Isn't that right, Mr. Okie? Yeah, sure. Even makes men's cosmetics now. That's so. What a time we live in. This oldster. Sorry, boss is the kind of caveman who thinks using only a bar of soap for all his washing makes him cool or something. My dad is that person too. I don't think that. I just don't care enough to use anything else. Yeah, that's my dad. Actually, we do have all-in-one soaps. For just that purpose. There are plenty of people like you. Ha! Hear that, Ario? That's what I'm talking about. We should put out more of those. Aren't you riled up? Talk to boss. I'll leave the questions up to him. I got nothing to ask. Anyway, Mr. Okie, what is it that you're doing here? Actually, I'm searching for the Seven Mysteries. Oh, we're just being so honest? Have you heard of the Seven Mysteries of Honjo, detective? Yeah, I've heard of them. We were just talking about them a minute ago. A girl I know is into them. That's how I got interested. I see. I seem to remember even Midoricho Park had one of the mysteries associated with it. What was it again? It's either the Fool's Possession or the Taiko of Sugaru. I'm gonna go with this one. Ah, that's right, the Taiko of Sugaru. This whole area used to be the residence of the Sugaru, a clan of samurai. So that's why you were hanging around in the middle of the night? Discover anything interesting? No, nothing. Oh, I admit I haven't been looking into these things too hard. Alright, I think I understand your situation. Thank you for your answers. Now it's quite late, so you'd best be heading home. I don't want to turn around, though. I don't trust these detectives at all. I always imagine detectives as blunt and aggressive, but I guess there are some pleasant ones, too. Oh, the kissy face. Find something wrong? You're free to go. Okay. Excuse me. Since you detectives are around, does that mean something happened around here? Well, we are investigators, so it is indeed related to a case. But don't worry, there's no threat to civilians whatsoever. We'll be here a while longer looking into things, but you can rest easy. I thought he said slay for a sec. I wish he said slay. When he does the face, he's doing that. I know they're very suspicious. A while longer, huh? That's not good. It's maybe my only chance. I see. Well, I'll be going now. Take care. I don't want to go. We're done here. Go on home. Look at Tetsuo. He's as intimidating as I'd expect a veteran cop to be. This guy's mouth is so silly. It really is. First that private detective, now police detectives. Why today of all days? Think. Well, I'm fairly sure one of them is a curse bearer. Getting them to leave will be hard. Maybe I should go somewhere else before they get any more suspicious of me. I just don't know that we should do that. I'm very worried. But okay. Sure. Let's try Komagata High School. Seems like it's fine. I just don't want to die again. Or the front gates. Here I am at Komagata High School. Let's see here. High school girl. Ah! Someone's there! Huh? Whoa, what the? High school girl, ouch. I'm so sorry. Are you okay? Yeah, I'm fine. But did you just climb over the school gate? Her face. Same. What's going on? Why are you at school this late? Well, I'm really sorry. I'm in a big hurry right now, so I gotta go. I could use my curse on her, but she's a high school girl. That feels messed up. Oh man. Hey, wait. I didn't do it. Huh? Yeah, a curse. Why? It can't be. Mio, I'm so sorry. I didn't do it. I pressed no curse button. Is there someone else here? I didn't use it. Maybe I just like clicked the screen and that was enough? Maybe it forced me? I don't know. Ha, ha. I killed her. Nice. She was a curse bearer. This is working. I just have to keep it up. I know. How many more do I need? 1, 2, 3 a.m. Man, maybe if I had just not pressed anything. Ah, I killed the high school girl. All right, on to the next one. First, the one-sided read by Ryogoku Bridge. Then the Evergreen Beach at the former Yasuda Gardens along the Sumida River. It's really hard to know how much autonomy I have. I have no idea. Finally, Sumida River. Okay, I'll go to the gardens first because we're closest to them. The former Yasuda Gardens. There was some kind of incident here recently, so the entrance was closed off. But it was easy enough to sneak in, since there are no guards at this time of night. However, surroundings. It's pretty. Feels weird being in these magnificent gardens after hours. Not a visitor or groundskeeper in sight. The Ryogoku Public Hall is also on the grounds. Its eye-catching structure makes this place feel even more otherworldly. Files updated. A lush green park administered by Sumida City. As is common in traditional Japanese gardens, its large central pond is shaped like the character for heart. Oh, I didn't know that. that was common in traditional Japanese gardens. That's sweet. The path that crisscrosses its ground, lined with stone lanterns, are perfect for strolling while appreciating the foliage or bird watching. Gardens once pulled in water from the Sumida River, so that its pond would ebb and flow with the tide, a novelty in Edo, which had begun filling in the bay to support its expansion. But the practice has been discontinued in modern times due to flood prevention measures. Sounds very charming. Very charming indeed. Let's do some thinking. My question is, what do I do about this? I can look around a little more. Path? Oh! Woman! So have you decided what you're going to do? With your... oh, so precious. We're really looking at her lips, huh? Curse stone? The zoom is always so much. Yeah. As soon as I snuck into the gardens, the woman inside called out from behind me. Behind me? I've been waiting for you. I have a curse stone. Her sudden proclamation had me at a loss for words, so the woman continued. Have you in a position where I can use my curse on you whenever I please? You hand over your curse stone, will at least spare your life. In that moment, all I could squeeze out in reply was, let me think about it. Which brings us to now. Alright. Time to chat. Don't tell me you still haven't made up your mind. Such an indecisive man. Wait, might hand over my curse stone depending on certain things. Will you hear me out for a moment? Sure. Go on. Introduce yourself. If we're going to talk, we should get to know each other better. She didn't want to hear it. She says stop. Let's not do that, alright? If I know your name, I might just start to feel sorry for you. I have a harder time killing you. You would? Don't you think? 7. She's counting down! A woman in her 30s. She has a refined air about her, like she was brought up in a family of high social standing. I also sense a shadow hanging over her. I wonder if it has to do with this place. About curse stones. You take my curse stone, what are you gonna do with it? With your curse stone? It's brimming with soul dregs, isn't it? It's already killed so many, no? How does she know so much? I'd like to avoid such crude methods myself. 6. I wonder if there's anything for me to see around here. I'm gonna take a quick look around. Let's think. Did I expose myself somehow? She said she can use her curse on me anytime. I guess I've already fulfilled its conditions. Could be a bluff, but since she seems to have information on me, it's probably true. Can't hand over my curse stone. I need to figure out how her curse stone is activated. Find a way out of here. For now, maybe I can get some information by talking about something that'd catch her interest. The Rite of Resurrection. You want soul dregs. That means you're after the Rite of Resurrection too. Not that I'm trying to compare our circumstances, but can I ask what led you to this? Oh, she looks a little crazy now. Oh my. You mean that if my situation is more dire than yours, you'd give me your curse stone? Sure, I'd consider it, so tell me. Liar. Huh? You wouldn't hang your fate on something as superficial as that. Nor would I. 5. This is a hard lady to talk to. What condition have I fulfilled since the moment I stepped foot in here? Something that I'm still doing even now. Think, what could it be? Maybe something I have on me? If I suddenly stripped naked on the spot, just might be able to avoid her curse. No, that would take too long. She'd probably kill me before I even got my shirt off. Plus, I'd look like a creep. You would. The other possibility is that the condition has to do with the location we're in. Being here is what activates the curse of the evergreen beach. And I'll continue to meet that condition as long as I'm here. In which case, there's no escape. She'd activate her curse before I even got away from the gardens. I'm sure she'd recognize it after setting it off, but it's not like I'd get to do things over. Unless I do get to do things over. Could I do something with my lighter? Probably not. Try talking again? We can talk about the ride some more? She's just looking at us. My son. What? He'd be in 6th grade now. If he were still alive. Ah. When I'm one of the big kids, I'll help look after the 1st and 2nd graders, he'd say. He'd always had a strong sense of justice and responsibility. He wouldn't stand by when he saw other kids being bullied. He'd defend them, even if he was no match for the bully himself. He'd often come home in tears. But only because he was sad that he wasn't strong enough to save the others. He wanted to be a policeman when he grew up. Okay, I get it. Heard enough. Oh, that's enough for you? Yeah. Hearing such a sad story just makes me all the more sorry I haven't changed my mind. I see. So even after what I told you... 4. Can you take soul dregs from other curse bearer stones and add them to your own? Who knows? But you have to admit it's worth trying. So basically, you want soul dregs, but you steal the ones others have gathered because you don't want to get your own hands dirty? You're half right. But half wrong, too. I don't mind getting my hands dirty. I just want to end this with as little trouble as possible. Understand? I wish we could leave. 3! If I can't figure out her curse, I have to set off my own. I don't see how I could make her leave, though. Not while she has the upper hand. All I can think of is to make her use her curse. There's no way I could counterattack after she curses me. Like, I'm looking around, but I'm not turning around, you know? I'm not leaving. I mean, I think that actually does count, though. Probably. All we can do is chit and chat. Well, what if you just tell me your name? Why? Well, I just need to call you something. And then call me ma'am. Huh? Alright, ma'am. Yes. What is it? This is so bad. She's completely running the show here. 2. Maybe the right? You still won't hand it over. Okay, there's nothing else to say there. 1. Think. We might die here. It's okay if we do. So that was everything to be said about the rite of resurrection. Maybe we talk more about curse stones? How do you know you haven't already set off my curse? Go on then, use it. If I had, you could have activated it without all that bluster. And yet, here you are. Does she already know about it? Or about that student from before? But if she already knows what would activate it, she wouldn't hide it. Because if you know what activates my curse, there's no way you would set it off yourself. She must not know yet. I still have a chance. I mean, I don't. Listen. I don't want you to get the wrong idea. About what? Talking like this instead of killing you immediately. It's just a whim of mine. What I mean to say is that you were never in a position to bargain. Zero. Such a shame. What? But this is the end for you. Ah! Farewell. Ah! Fire! Fire! It's so hot! It burns! Oh, of course! That's what it was! Ah! That guy! He must have been following me! But it's already too late! Alas! We're dead! Deceased. The detective? My bee. You seem to have arrived at a less than favorable result. I know! It was really hard to avoid, but I do think maybe somehow in the dialogue I could have gotten out of it. I don't know. It was not all in vain, however. You finally realized how the curse is activated. Fear not. You may make as many attempts as you please from the conversation with the lady. Try again. Remember how to ward off the curse when you return. But bear in mind, Shogo has no way of realizing it himself, so you must react for him. Here we are again. Back to looking around. Ah, there she is, bestie. Does it feel like it's kind of speeding up the dialogue a little bit? Okay. So she's clearly not interested in the introducing, I guess. I don't know. Maybe we do the curse stone conversation. I still wonder if we could have done things differently before this. I wonder if we can drop our lighter. Throw it away! Huh? Throw away this lighter? Why did I suddenly get the impulse to do that? Yes, really throw it away. Not sure why, but here goes nothing. Hmm? What did you just... Why throw your lighter away all of a sudden? Huh? Well, I just kind of felt like it. How? Why is she losing it all of a sudden? Could that lighter have been what fulfilled the condition of her curse? But why? How did I... How could you... Heck her. She sucked. This can't be... my shoe, Ichi. Sorry about your kid, lady. You shouldn't be resurrecting people anyway. Neither should we. Cursed Stone of the Whispering Canal has gained 25% soul dregs. So I feel like that's 100%, yeah? Are we not done? Finished? Complete? We'll go to the bridge. Oh yeah, the detective! All right, I wonder when we're gonna see him. Hey, quick question for you. I like this guy's look. Oh, sorry this is so sudden, but I've gotta ask. You don't mind, do you? Are you a curse bearer? What? Legs! Oh no! Curse Echo. This is Curse Echo? Look at the bridge. The large bridge here is called Ryogoku Bridge. Crossing the river leads to Nihonbashi Bakurocho in Chuo City. Ryogoku Bridge, the second oldest of the many bridges spanning the Sumida River, behind Senju Ohashi. During the Great Fire of Meireki in 1657, which destroyed 60 to 70% of Edo. Oh, that's a lot of Edo! Many drowned in the Sumida River, attempting to swim away from the flames, resulting in the building of bridges to be a major focus of the reconstruction effort. That makes sense. Although this bridge was simply known as Ohashi, or Great Bridge, when it was first erected, the people of Edo took to calling it Ryogoku Bridge, or Two Nations Bridge, due to its location between the provinces of Musashi and Shimosa, and this eventually became its official name. Over time, the wide roads at either side, originally intended as firebreakers, became popular locations for street performances and other events. The bridge was rebuilt following the Great Kanto earthquake. It still stands to this day. That's cool. I'm looking forward to going across that bridge in real life. Making it obvious that he's a curse bearer himself. What's he trying to pull? Maybe he's confident that he can activate his curse before I can activate mine. Okay, these people are getting cocky. I'm scared. How should I respond here? What's that? I'm gonna be dumb. You took too long to answer. Huh? Plus, you glanced behind me when the curse echo appeared. I knew it. You're a curse bearer too. You can stop trying to hide it now. Not that you were doing a very good job. Yeah, you're right. I appreciate the honesty. I wasn't being honest. Just want to have a nice, calm little chat. My name's Yutaro Namigaki. My curse echo is the foot washing mansion. Oh, interesting. So he's not in his location. We passed the foot washing mansion a while ago. That's where we killed the first person in the dark. The one who might have been an upstanding citizen. Young curse bearer, Yutaro Namigaki. A university student. All we know about him. Chat? I'm not going to curse first and ask questions later just because we're both curse bearers. Got a little more class than that. We don't. Apparently. I hope you're smart enough to extend me the same courtesy. Alright. Fine, chat away. Thank you. Good to know I'm dealing with someone reasonable. I hate this guy. Yutaro. This guy's quite the bold character. He's got confidence, I'll give him that. Alright, let's talk. What do you want? Right, I'll cut straight to the chase. Will you join forces with me? Join forces to gather soul dregs? Yep. You're using your curse because there's someone you want to resurrect too, right? In that case, it'd be more effective for the two of us to work together than to do it all yourself. Think about it. We could split the work and we'd have two kinds of curses at our disposal. Working together. I hadn't thought about that before. Can the soul dregs in one curse stone be moved to another? That's a fundamental requirement for this to work. That's true, that's something we were asking that woman and she was like, I don't know. Well, we'll have to test it. I can't do that alone either. I see. It's going nowhere, or fine. I'm not opposed to being partners with someone, but we don't know anything about this guy. But he could be playing us and trying to steal what we have collected already because we've collected a lot. I'm gonna say this is going nowhere. Sorry, but there's no way I can accept your offer until I know that. Who's to say you won't run away while we're in the middle of testing it? Oh, this guy looks crazy! You're just gonna have to trust me. Or do you think you can collect them all yourself? I'm at 92%. Huh? Say what? That's the amount of soul dregs I have in my curse stone right now. What? What, are you serious? You're not even close to being on my level. I'll keep gathering soul dregs on my own. Let's forget all this joining forces business. You can't trust him. He looks like he plays Fortnite. Oh no. Or maybe chess. You've got to be kidding me. Huh. I call your bluff. Don't think you could scare me off so easily. Fortnite! He loves Fortnite and 5D chess. I see. That's too bad. And he does this. If you don't feel like talking, then you leave me no choice. I even gave you a chance to come out of this alive. Real shame you're just gonna waste it. What are you? What the? Is this the voice of the curse echo? Among the 7 mysteries, the resentful memory of the foot-washing mansion is particularly strong. You can't block it out by plugging your ears. As soon as you hear the voice of my curse echo, it's the end for you. We die again. We did! KO. Okay, we try again. The king. Okay. Well, I love that we can just keep going. You have a way to evade curses that no one else is capable. Yes. You're not. You may make as many attempts as you want. Okay. I also love that he's given me some help. So this one is about the sound. Once we hear the sound of his curse echo, we're hecked. But we currently don't possess anything that could help us. We could look around a little. The canal where the one-sided reed grew is supposed to be around here somewhere. But now there's no trace of it left. Oh! Well, I certainly didn't see this woman! Who are you? Oh, don't mind me! Taro said he wants to talk. You'd better answer quickly before... well, you know what. No, woman. I want to talk to you. What are you doing here? I mind. Lord. Not even gonna talk to me? Okay, time to think. Chat between 2 curse bearers? What's he trying to pull? Okay, nothing new there. Alright, let's talk. What do you want? Okay, we're back at this. Asking us to join forces. I hate this guy. He's the worst. I guess we have to say fine. Alright then. Working together helps us both get what we want. Maybe it's not a bad idea. Thanks. Glad to be dealing with someone who can think things through rationally. But there's something I need to know in advance. Tell me, how many soul dregs do you have right now? Is it 0? Right, I have some, of course. I'm more than competent after all. I'm asking you how many. I'm at 1%, but don't worry about it. My curse is so easy to activate, I'll have plenty in no time. But you haven't managed to get any on your own, have you? Shogo, you know, maybe you shouldn't go telling people that you have 92%. He's being shocked again. So now we're... What? Now we're talking trash and saying let's forget it. Ugh. No! We're probably gonna die again now. Death again! Alas. Okay, well. It seems like the conversation with him can't really go anywhere else. Shogo is such a noob. Owned melon! He hasn't played Fortnite. It's true. Shogo has never gamed. He is not a gamer. Maybe he only plays Call of Duty, like at his cousin's house, you know? A way to evade curses that no one else is capable of. our way of avoiding curses? I hate this guy. Who is this woman? Time for me to just yell. %. Roblox King. Oh god! Of all the games, why did it have to be Roblox? Okay, it doesn't seem like there's any new information here. I wish I could, like, leave. Because I wonder if there's a different item I can get somewhere. I wish that I could do something to this guy and trick him. He can go somewhere. I don't know. I guess I'm gonna see if there's any other kind of option. I just don't think there is. You talk to the lady or the echo. I can't. I'm gonna say this is going nowhere again. But I think he's just gonna say the same thing. It's really like when he finds out we're at 92%, he freaks out. But we can't choose to not say that. Okay, he's just gonna do this again. Shogo is so dumb! It's his fault! He doesn't turn around and then we just die. Okay. We've got some thinking to do. Some brainstorming. You have a way to evade curses that no one else is capable of. However, as you've been here several times, oh no! Allow me to expound on this further. If I'm not mistaken, you've already learned how to avoid hearing the voice of the curse echo somewhere. How? How did I learn that? Okay, so there's a way for us to not hear it. I wonder what it is. Like, the only thing I can think of is it being tied to this woman. But she has nothing to say. We're on this canal. Luckily, I haven't been tripped up yet. This is the first time. Maybe we look at the curse echo again? It does make sense, it's only legs. We just don't really have anything. Gameplay guide? Best of luck on your journey, B. But I feel like that doesn't really help us. Ultra Society. Thinking thoughts, thinking thoughts. I already learned how to avoid hearing the voice of the curse echo somewhere. Persons of interest? Laura, do you have any thoughts? I'm phoning a friend.
Maybe we should think about our last.
Okay. Was there ever a moment we had to hear something? So, with the detective, nothing much happened. We just talked. With the woman, we discovered that we needed to throw away the lighter. Yeah, we had to die to find that out. And who else was there? Oh yeah, the first guy. Yeah, not much happened with him. Yeah. Maybe I should know, but maybe if, like, I didn't play out those interactions for long enough? What if I look it up? Is that sacrilege? Just because I'm really not sure. He's just saying the same things. And I can't go to a different location, I don't believe. I wish I could go to a different area. Coco, Richter. Those guys. Nothing much happened with them though. Yeah, persons of interest didn't change much. Woman, I wish you and I could have a whole long chat. Any more thinking I can do? I keep clicking on this and wondering if something will happen. I can't! Oh, Honjo, thank you for the love. I appreciate it when I'm thinking so much. I'm not like the best at puzzles. And this isn't so much a puzzle, but I do have to think about how I get out of this situation. Oh, Bo, thank you also for the love. Cheering me on. What do you think? Is it sacrilege to look it up? Sometimes that's what I do. But rarely. Melon, thank you as well for the love. Paranorma. I'm a conformist. You're not against it if you get stopped. Some people really are. Okay, I'm looking it up. Let's see. Let's see what the deal is. Go Google, girl. Ooh, there's multiple endings in this game? That makes sense. Paranormasight, too much to handle. I just immediately you type in the name and it's like, oh. Also, I can zoom in with my mouse. I didn't notice that. Let's see. So I'll search Paranormasight, Ryogoku Bridge. Puzzle. How to survive Utaro's curse. Seems like people have a problem with this. Oh, thank you for the GGGs. How to survive. Oh my god, I never, ever would have thought of it.
Are you gonna tell us or are you just gonna do it?
I'm gonna tell you. And I'm gonna do it at the same time. So at the very beginning of the game, the guy, the storyteller, he tells us that we could just turn down the volume.
That's crazy.
If we don't want to hear something. I'll turn down both the sound effects and the voices.
Oh my god. That's actually crazy.
In what world would I have thought of that? In what world? I can't believe that. Okay. Getting through this convo again. I'm not gonna agree to anything. Not that I could, but I'm just gonna come out and say it. No way, Jose. I guess that was kind of a weird tip because you don't hear anyone's voices in this game. Meta puzzles, literally. But yeah, I guess that should have been the clue, the fact that you don't hear anyone's voices, so why would he mention that if you ever don't want to hear a voice, you can just turn it down? Hmm? A voice? I don't hear any voice. What? There's no way. And yet there he is, perfectly unharmed. How? What's going on here? Awkward. I don't completely understand it myself, but his curse's conditions don't seem to have been met. This is my chance. Yutaro, your curse won't work on me. I'll let you off easy today. Get the hell out of here. Fine. I'll just be on my way then. Mark my words, I'll make you regret this. Not hearing anything. Why? How is this? But that woman. We know she saw. Oh my god, we got 20% soul dregs. The woman's gone. Don't forget his henchwoman. I know. Okay, I'm gonna turn the sounds back on because I like them. It's so quiet. I think I had them at 7, which I liked well enough. Oh, no. I gotta apply. Okay. Thank God. Now I've gotten the last of the soul dregs I need. Was that just coincidence? He wasn't able to activate his curse for some reason. Things are going well. Luck must be on my side. I know, I still can't believe that was the solution. That's crazy. Oh, I should check my curse stone. Should have gained a lot just now. What the? Ah! What? Did we die? Story chart unlocked.
Oh my god.
Oh man.
This is like AI.
This is just like AI the Somnium files. In AI the Somnium files, sometimes you can like get to a plot ending and the game's like, it kind of brings you to like a big case board with a bunch of different pins. And so like if you hit an ending, it just brings you back to the case board and it's like, let's try a different path. And you don't really get like the real ending until you get all the other plots and endings figured out, which is really cool. I wonder if this game is doing the same thing. AI the Somnium files, a love, a dear friend of mine. I really want to play the sequel. Pardon the interruption, but I'd like to take this chance to tell you about the story chart. It is just like this!
Oh my god!
This is the screen which will appear when you open the story chart. From here, not only can you see the overall structure of the current story, you can also progress along different branching routes by playing past stories over again. We could call this exactly the power that Shogo Okie has sought after. Normally, you would have been able to use the story chart feature freely. However, due to certain circumstances, it has been locked until now. From here on, you will return to the story chart from time to time at breaks in the story. At those times, you'll choose for yourself which story you wish to continue next. Okay. Ooh la la. By the way, should you use the story chart to replay a past event, do you know what you must do and where? Of course you do. After all, you've gotten this far. What trigger did Yoko Fukunaga set off that led to her dying the way she did? Come this far several times, so I have every confidence you will be all right. As long as you make sure not to do that thing. However, like with the lighter and voice earlier, Shogo has no way of knowing that himself. Ah, on that note, I am curious. Have you determined how many people Shogo has killed with his curse? Is this a trick question? I don't think that Shogo killed the first girl, our friend, Yoko. So we killed the high school girl, we killed the person in the dark, we killed the woman, and we killed that guy. We also killed the first guy. Okay, starting over. First guy. High school girl, woman. Person in the dark. Fortnite. So it must have been 5. 5 people. Oh! I was worried he was going like this, like a... I see. So that is your understanding of things. As it turns out, the correct answer is it none? It so feels like it's gonna be none, or 1. Oh, 1! Well, that is all. What is the truth? We've only killed 1! Whomst? Please continue the story at your leisure from the story chart screen. There we are, little Shogo. So it does appear that all of that happened the way it had to happen, you know? So we'd have to go back to our time in the park, where we did something. Summary of previous events. Shogo is with Yoko at Kinshibori Park, searching for one of the 7 mysteries of Honjo. His interest in the occult starts to grow as he learns more about it from Yoko. Resume? Start from the beginning. Something's happening to Yoko. I feel like we should go from deeper in, but I wonder... Oh! Jumping right in! Whoa! What the hell? Feels like the air just changed. So, she died when we took our eyes off of her. We turned around. Yoko, are you okay? Hey, what's wrong? Stay with me. No, this can't be. No. Feel eyes on my back. I can't move. Is there something behind me? She does some yelling. It's no use. She's in no condition to talk. Keep yelling her name. Huh? What? Is calling her name really gonna help? Already yelling as hard as I can. Shouldn't I look for what's causing this? There's nothing there. Yoko, hang in there, Yoko. Look at me. You're going to be okay. It's all right. There's nothing there. Yoko! Does she still die? Part 3. What happens? 1 a.m. She's okay. She just looks sleepy. Huh? Oh, good. You're awake. Hi, Billy. Okay, Billy, let me catch you up. So we're playing Paranormasight, the 7 Mysteries of Honjo. A lot has happened in these past few hours. What has happened is, so we're playing as this guy named Shogo, and he's just some guy. He works at a soap factory. He doesn't really care about much, but he met this girl, Yoko, at a park, and they hung out occasionally for a month. And when they first met, she was looking for, she's like really into the occult, and she was looking for one of the 7 mysteries of Honjo. And the 7 mysteries of Honjo aren't really just 7 mysteries. They're many mysteries in this area of Tokyo called Sumida City. Back in the Edo period, stuff went down. Bad things happened. And so it's kind of just maybe considered haunted, cursed. And there are these like certain curse items that if you have one, you can like collect people's souls. And if you get enough souls, you can resurrect someone. And so that's what she was trying to do. We figured out our friend Yoko. She's been trying to resurrect her dog who died a month ago. And so that's why she brought us to this park to hang out one night. She was hoping we would find something tied to the situation that would help her. But she didn't give us a lot of information about it. She's being kind of secretive. We were just kind of like getting on to her. But the game is also pretty meta. When we first started, there's this guy called the Storyteller, and he is the one who like put us in this story. So we're aware that it's a story and we are just the character of Shogo, but we don't feel like we're really him, you know what I mean? And yeah, we've killed a bunch of people. We've killed 4 people, and we sort of like got to the end of something. Like, so our friend Yoko here, she died. And we were like, oh no, she wanted to resurrect her dog, but actually, why don't we just use that item and resurrect her instead? But we have to kill people to do it. But she's our friend, so let's do it anyway. So we killed the people, and then the game just like sort of blacked out and brought us back to a screen. It seemed like something was happening. And then we learned that we need to play through more events in the story, more options from like a storyboard, let's say. So we played through that one arc where we did the killing and Yoko was dead. But now we've had the opportunity to reverse and save Yoko in that moment that she died. That's what we just did right now. And so now, like, what we did wrong the first time was we like took our eyes off of her, but now we kept them on her. So she didn't die. And it seems like she's just kind of woozy. Yep, it's kind of Danganronpa vibes. It reminds me a lot of the game I played, AI the Somnium Files, which had the same kind of tactic of like the zooming out, the storyboard, the picking different options mid-game rather than like the options affecting you during the full game. You know what I mean? Anyways, Yoko says, what? Are you okay? You were so rattled and confused. I thought you'd really lost it. That's us, Shogo. Do you feel dizzy? Have a headache? Are your humors off balance? Wait, what did you say? I think I've heard that before. She asked us these same questions earlier when we first started the game. You're the one who said it earlier. Oh, right. That might have been it. My humors were off balance. What, back there? You ended up like that because of your humors? Yeah, I've heard at this age your humors being even a little bit off can be fatal. Who knows what that means? Billy, nice job with the fishbone. Shogo is happy. Glad you're back to normal now. Shogo is not aware of what's going on. He doesn't know that we like are changing events and like going back in time and fixing things. Also, hi Jen, welcome in. We're playing PARANORMASIGHT, the Seven Mysteries of Honjo. And we've been playing it for a few hours. We started it today. It's been fun, it's been creepy. It's been chaotic. Yeah, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to cause you so much trouble. But I really don't remember what happened. Sounds like what happened to me. Maybe this place is dangerous somehow. I mean, it is cursed. But again, he doesn't know that. What? Why are you backing out? Oh, I guess Shogo was saying he doesn't want to be part of this mystery investigation anymore, looking for occult things. Looking for a resurrection item. Yeah, it just doesn't feel safe to me, and I'm worried about you. Let's call off today's investigation. Come on, I just started feeling back to normal, too. Nope, not happening. Go home. I'll even pay for your cab fare, okay? So generous. I ended up having to force a still protesting Yoko into a taxi. Even then, she wouldn't stop complaining. So to placate her, I promised I'd search the park on my own for a little while longer. I don't know why you're doing it. It's midnight right now, by the way. It's actually 1 a.m. So this is like our new little storyboard that we've unlocked. Also, I wonder if there are different stories with different characters. Like somebody else's face gonna be right here? I know, she died, but you know, it's hard to tell somebody that. So now we're just looking around this park on our own. It's 5 a.m. Jen, how are you? Happy evening. We night shift game and we are. Nighttime spooky game. In further news. Before dawn today, a police officer on patrol discovered a man collapsed in a Sumida City park. The man was taken to the hospital, but his death was confirmed shortly after. Investigations are still underway, but police suspect a connection to the other unexplained deaths found in the area at around the same time. So these curse bearers that we were one of, they can hunt each other down. And so it seems like if you save Yoko, you get hunted down and you die. Or even if you accrue all of the, if you kill a bunch of people and get all the like soul points, you still die. I feel like we're gonna have to play through it again as another character, if I had to guess. But hey, we got an ending. Ending acquired. I've been enjoying the music and the vibes of this game. It's spooky. Makes me curious what else it has to offer for us. The Rite of Resurrection. Complete the prologue. Well done in your efforts thus far. This brings Shogo Okie's story to a close. But this is not the end. Far from it. In fact, this is where the story finally begins. This is the storyteller. He is the one who's bringing us on this journey. The routes of the three protagonists have now been unlocked. Oh my, he wasn't even a protagonist, Shogo?
Oh my god, he was a dude.
Oh my god, so this is one of the women that we killed. One of the people. We killed non-women too. But she was another curse bearer who wanted to resurrect her son. Harue Shigima, a woman who lost her son when he was kidnapped and murdered. Sexism, I kill men too! This guy was a cop. A grumpy old cop. Tetsuo Tsutsumi, the chief inspector of the 1st Investigative Division, was looking into the death of an officer in his line of duty. And then we also killed this high school girl, which was evil of us. I tried not to, but I guess because it was the prologue, I didn't really have an option. The game just did it. Yeah. Why? I know. Yako Sakazaki, a high school girl who wants to bring her friend back from the dead. A girl who died in a suspicious suicide. Each of them is burdened with circumstances that leave them no choice but to seek the rite of resurrection. Following these 3 storylines will reveal the full nature of all that is occurring. With that, please enjoy the continuation of this tale. But yeah, I love that guy. He's cool. Boom, boom, bam! I wonder if you're gonna have to kill the storyteller. Oh my god, I wonder too! I don't know what to expect. I feel like that's a good place to end. But I'm sad because, Billy, you just got here. And I am having fun, but I just feel like that is a smart place to stop playing, you know? A good end cap. But I'm really excited to play through all of these different people's storylines, like we did with Shogo. He was just some basic guy. I'm really curious, like, these people actually have lives and plots. He literally was just doing all that because he cared about this girl that he met. And so he was like, I guess I'll save her. But I guess the other characters that we met during that time, we'll probably spend more time with them. Like this is a private detective that we met during all of that. Here, I'll go save my game. I know it autosaves, but still. The story chart. Well, golly, I had a very nice time playing that. Thank you for being here. I am really excited to play more of it. It's too bad that I'm gonna go out of town. And so I probably won't be able to play it for another couple of weeks. You liked the 10 minutes you saw. You could go back and watch the VOD. It's good. I know, I hate to have to take a break, but I will be live Friday night playing more Animal Crossing. So I'm looking forward to that. And also thank you all for all the love. Bunch of sweeties you are. Let's see where we should go. Where we should head this fine evening. You know I gotta go see what queers are on. That's what I'm all about. Seems like something new came out in Honkai Star Rail, because I've been seeing a lot of people playing that. Ooh. Why don't we go raid somebody who's playing some of the Hades 2 early access? That sounds like fun. Kill the Becks. Actually, I should do the thing where I actually check how long they've been streaming, because I'm bad about doing that. I'm practicing.
This is Taco Bell's brand new.
They've been live for almost 3 hours. I think that's a fine amount of time for us to go say hi. So we're gonna go there and we're gonna go see some of that stuff. We love Hades, but yeah, I'll see you Friday night, my usual time, 7 p.m. But I guess I usually stream Saturday nights, but it's Friday night this week. I'm looking forward to it. I'll see you then. Have a great rest of your evening, or whatever time it is for you.